This is Dr. G with Dr. G TV. I am excited to come back to you where we have a real talk with real solutions. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe so that you can get notified whenever we load up a new YouTube video. We're excited, wanted to stop in the midst of all of this. Now, we know we're in the midst of a pandemic, and I have created some other episodes that deal specifically with the pandemic called Medicine for Your Mind. So look for those as well. But I kind of wanted to stop and maybe give a little bit of relief, but talk about some real stuff. Some real stuff that people are dealing with that nobody's really talking about. And the stuff that happens in the midst of this pandemic, we're going to be dealing with cheating in the pandemic. That's right, cheating in the midst of the pandemic. We don't realize all the stuff that's going on right now and the confessions that people are going to need to be making. This is really hitting home, particularly to the married people, the people that are living together, that when you're on a stay-at-home order and you have to be shut up in the house with somebody, it's a whole different ballgame. The people had this routine on how they were able to make this work. Now that you're shut up inside of a house and you can't go nowhere, it's a completely different story. It's a dynamic that we really have to talk about, people, because it's really true. And could meet somebody somewhere and tell the other person that you were, at work, you had to work late, or you dropped by your buddy's house or your girlfriend's house, or you're, doing something, you're playing golf, you're doing something that is going to allow you to have time away. Now, because you're in the house with that person and you can't get out, there are a lot of dynamics happening. I am not going to be telling you what to do about it on this particular episode, although we will talk about it at some point. I just wanted to talk about this particular topic because I know that it's happening. So we have the people who decide, you know what, well, I'm going to go to the grocery store because that's really the only place that we can go right now. You're going to get some more bread. Well, you already had 3 loaves of bread in the pantry. Why do we need some more bread? And you can't go to the store that's right around the corner. You have to go to the store that is 30 minutes away. All of the stuff. Or we have the people saying they are taking a shower and it's been 30 minutes and they still in there with the water running. And you know good and well the things that are going on. So the people are agitated because the phones now, you have to leave them on silent. And then now the other person is saying, why is your phone on silent? What is going on? You don't have your phone ringing because you just writing out, oh, I'm just used to having my phone on silent. All of the excuses and all of the things that you're seeing. And now somebody's having to go in the closet and hide and talk on their phone. What I want to share with you is that people don't stop their character of who they are just because there's a pandemic going on. And now we're in the midst where a lot of people are going to find out a lot of things that as a woman, you already knew intuitively, you felt something. You couldn't put your finger on it, but now you can. And as a man, whatever instinct that y'all may have. And so this is a real problem that's going to require real solutions. Because what are you going to do about it? Should that be the case, you would think that right now, because life is so uncertain, that people would go and say, well, you know what? This is not worth all of this. Because one day you're going to realize it's not worth all of it anyway to be cheating. And now you're going to have to do the confessions. And it's never worth it, ever. So if you're thinking that your spouse, significant other, they're hiding, they're doing little things and having to find excuses to get out or get away from you. And you say, okay, Dr. G, we know that. And look, I just found out last night. Somebody's looking at this and they saying that. I just found out last night. That's the connector, is these wonderful smartphones that we have. And so you're saying, so what do I do about that? And like I said, that's a whole different episode, because I'm really going to talk about episodes that are going to deal with serial cheaters. We're going to be talking about episodes of different players and womanizers and things like that. And I talk about all this in my book, by the way, The Power of Attraction, getting the man that you need, not want. But we're going to deal with a lot of this stuff, and we're going to go really deep. But right now, I just wanted to open up the conversation to it. So if you want to make a comment and tell me about the stuff that's going on, and it's just unbelievable, I'm going to be able to help you through this on another episode. The cheaters. We have got to really deal with that. Why do people cheat? Definitely go to drgladney.com. Go to my website, and there's a help desk there. And you can ask your questions and different things, and I have a way that I can get an answer that's just for you. Real problem, and it does require a real solution. And this is going on, cheating in the pandemic. Just stop the madness. Just stop. Anyway, until the next time, this is Dr. G, helping you to create an amazing life.